A lot of people are focused on finding the right person rather than becoming the right person. It's better that you make a mistake in relationship than you make it in marriage. Marriage is more than just the ceremony. Marriage is more than just the old one bear party and everything. Marriage is more than all of those parties. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl IJ. Now, in case you know, or if you're new here, we recently started a series where we are, creating videos to prepare you for marriage, especially if you're a man. Now, these videos will also help the female, but since my channel is mostly targeted to male viewers, I am preparing you guys for marriage, creating content that will help you get prepared for marriage. Now, like you already know, my videos are usually centered around love, sex, relationships. So now we are adding marriage to it because I see a lot of you are now taking life more seriously and wanting to settle down. So I'm here to help you guys achieve that dream. Now, in case you don't know, this is October. It's my birth month. My birthday is on the 10th of October. I created a little wish list. So in case you want to give me anything for my birthday, check in the description box. There's a link there. Click on it, and whatever you can afford, I will be eternally grateful to you. Okay. So let us just jump straight into this video, on 4 ways to prepare yourself for marriage. All right. With a last point that would be, beneficial to you if you stay until the end. So the 5th one will be the bonus point. All right. So let's jump straight into today's video. Now, when it comes to marriage, a lot of people seem to think that once you get married, you get whole. Once you get married, you are now complete. Once you get married, you're not perfect. Like everything is just going to be fine. Marriage does not guarantee you happiness. I'm sorry to tell you this. Marriage does not guarantee you peace of mind. In fact, you could even get married and just go crazy. You could get married and then you wish that you never ever made that mistake. A lot of people have, become miserable because they got married. So before you get married, you need to actually watch this video so that you get prepared for marriage, and so that you go in with the mentality that you have to go in as the right person when you meet the right person. A lot of people are focused on finding the right person rather than becoming the right person. You can find the right person for you, but are you the right person for them? Because they could be perfect for you, but you could make them miserable because you are not the right person for them. So in as much as you are trying to find the right person, make sure that you become the right person so that it can work. If not, there's going to be a lot of misunderstanding in that marriage. Which brings me to the very first point on my list, which is don't settle. Okay, don't settle for anything if you're preparing for marriage. Don't settle for because everybody's getting married. Oh, okay, this girl, I've dated her for 5 years, let me just get married to her. Don't settle. Don't get married out of pity. Don't get married out of, oh, people will say I've wasted her time. Don't get married because of that. Don't settle for a woman because you think you have to compensate her with marriage. That's not the right thing to do. You don't have to get married to anybody as a way of compensating them or telling them thank you for all the things you have done for me. So maybe this lady has, helped you set you up, help you open a business and all of that. But deep down in your mind, you know that this is not marriage for you. I know it's really unfair, but a lot of times this is very possible. Even as a woman, a lot of times a man could do heaven and earth for a girl, but she just knows that, okay, I cannot really marry this person. Now, have you been receiving all of the goodies from them? Yes. Have you been spending their money? Yes. But do you want to marry this person? No. So unfortunately, this is the case. And honestly, if you don't want your marriage to be miserable, don't ever settle. Don't ever. It's better that you make a mistake in relationship than you make it in marriage. Honestly, it is better that your relationship breaks up than your marriage breaking up. Now, I know divorce is everywhere now, and honestly, I'm not in support of divorce. That's why I always tell you, don't settle. Do not settle. If that person is being too nice to you, too good to you, don't get married to her because she's just really nice. But is she your kind of person? Is she the one that you want to get married to? Don't settle because she cooks very good food. Her food is very tasty. But when you look at her, you're not really attracted to her. Like, it's not really connecting, but you just really love her food. Oh, sex is really great with this girl. Sex is so amazing. But apart from sex, is there any other way you connect with this person? The only time you have a meaningful conversation is when you want to take off her pants and do what you want to do. So now you're thinking, oh, because she has had so many abortions for me or whatnot, I have to compensate her by getting married to her because it's going to be really unfair. And when you get married to this person, you become unfaithful because you're not even really drawn to them. They're not really your kind of person. You begin to, do all sort of things outside and hurting that marriage that will eventually crash. So why don't you just end the relationship, rather than, why don't you hurt them now that it's just a relationship, rather than make them a divorcee or something like that. So don't settle. It will hurt you, it will hurt that marriage, and if kids get involved in the process, it will hurt the kids when eventually that marriage doesn't work out. So make sure that you don't settle because of the person is being nice or the person is being sweet or sex is amazing. Don't settle until you are sure that they are the person that you want to be spending the rest of your life with. Another point that I want to really stress on is don't give into the pressure. Don't give into the pressure. A lot of people are going to be there to pressure you, honestly. And I know a lot of times the pressure comes mostly on the female. So like as a girl, maybe you're 30, 35, 28, your parents are already saying, oh, you need to get married, you need to get married and all of that. So the girls, we want to settle for anything and get married to anybody. Whereas as a boy, maybe you've been dating this girl for quite a while, or all of her friends are getting married, most especially when all of her friends are getting married, she begins to pressure you. So let's get married, let's get married. Everybody's getting married, everybody's getting married. People are saying our relationship is going nowhere. People are saying you're not going to marry me. People are saying you're going to waste my time. Brother, don't give in to the pressure. Don't give it to the stress. If you're not ready, you're not ready. Okay? It could be selfish, it could be everything, but don't give in to the pressure. If you know, because when you get married to this person, now she's going to be totally in your care. People will still come and blame you. People will still talk shit when that relationship goes south, as in when it gets bad. So don't give in to the pressure. Don't give in to the pressure. If you are not ready, and as a man, you should know what ready is. Ready is you're mentally ready, you're spiritually ready, you're financially ready. You are just ready to get into that marriage life. So don't give in to the pressure because all of your mates are getting married. You're like, let me join the train. Because what is marriage, Kwana? How much is wedding? Marriage is more than just the ceremony. Marriage is more than just the old one bear party and everything. Marriage is more than all of those parties. Marriage is more than the celebration, the party time. It is more than that. It is a full-time job. It is very sweet, but it comes with all of the mental struggle. So don't settle because people are, showing you on social media and they are peppering you with their couples go wearing rings, having couple channel and, making all those sweet, sweet stuff on YouTube and you're watching on TikTok and saying, you're thinking, what is there? What is there? I have a babe. It's just to get married to her. It is, don't pressure. Don't get pressured. Don't let social media pressure you. Don't let your peers pressure you. Don't let your girl pressure you because all of her friends are getting married. If you're not ready, you're not ready. And if she's too much in a hurry, let her go. Because sometimes when you rush in like that, you rush out. When you rush in, you rush out. So be very careful that you don't get pressured by anybody to get married. So when you're preparing for marriage, keep the pressure aside and, fix yourself properly. Which leads me to my third point, which is get your finances sorted. This one is very important. Like I said, marriage is more than just the parties. After marriage, how are you going to sustain that family? What's your finances like? Do you have credits? Do you have debts? Do you have bills that are weighing too much? Or do you have loans that you have to fix? Get your finances right before you get into marriage. See, I always advise you that before you get married as a man, the best time to save, the best time to gather your money is when you're single. You see all those girls you're spending money on up and down. It's a waste of time and resources. Save your money. Invest, do businesses, go into real estate, go into the stock market, do things with your money, invest your money, multiply your money, save it. If you don't have what to do with it. In fact, if you don't know if you don't just want to keep the money, you feel like, oh, I need to do so, buy golds, pure golds, keep the receipt. In few years time, in months, the gold price is always rising. Resell, you get your money back with enough interest on it. Fix your finances before you get into marriage so that you go in with a blessing. That's why I said you have to be the right person even as you're looking for the right person. So fix your finances. Get that money. Keep it. Grow yourself. Own properties. You think, oh, I'm just 22. I'm just 25. What am I saving money for? Let me live life. No. You're going to live life. You're not going to die. Some people live life like, oh, you only live once, so spend the money. And then you get up to 80 years and you're still very broke. And you're still even working. At 70, you're still doing some little hustle because you were spending your money like you only live once. Fix your finances. Get your money fixed. Prepare yourself so that when that right person also finds you, she comes in and she multiplies what you already have. You don't go there empty-handed. A lot of people rely on the money people are going to give them on their wedding day. Africans, Nigerians in particular. Some of them rely on the money that their friends are going to come and spray them. That's the money they'll use to start life. What if you get disappointed? What if your friends don't come and spray money? What if nobody sprays good money? Some people even go as far as borrowing money to do their parties because they are hoping that them not even go there. But brother, fix your finances. Fix your finances before you get married. Make sure that at least you know you have a very good savings for the future. Because sometimes marriage just comes boom with kids. Some people give birth to quadruplets. So you don't know what God has in store for you. So fix your finances and get prepared for marriage. Okay.